Alright. Here we go. For BioShock Infinite. 1999 difficulty. No dollar machine. Of course, you know, part 1 of probably several parts. I did the Konami code. It still works. Thank God. So we now have access to 1999 mode. And just to show off, like, hey, you know, I got the achievement because it's pretty cool like that. I like doing that. Let's see here. 1999 mode. This hardcore mode is for the best of the best. Let's see what everything else says. Easy if you're new to FPS games and still want to control the action, start here. Which, I mean, you know, the game is relatively pretty nice anyway. Medium if you know the basic FPS games, then this is the best place for you to start. Hard if you've ever experienced... If you're very experienced with FPS games and enjoy a challenge, start here. And once again, hardcore mode is for the best of the best. So 1999 mode. Let's begin. I'm well aware. Thank you. If I'm not mistaken, I think 1999 mode also... They might have changed it for the remaster. I don't remember. But I believe that 1999 mode... You can't use the quest arrow. So we might get lost a couple times. Which is such a baffling thing. It's such a weird decision to turn that off. Like, I don't see the issue with having it on in terms of, like, difficulty. It doesn't make anything harder. It just makes things slightly more annoying if you don't know where you're going. That's really about it. Well, I'm actually kind of excited to finally get here. I like Infinite enough. You know, I used to rag on it all the time back then when I first had played through it. I hated everything they did. I hated these characters. I hated just about everything except for the gameplay. And I eventually just kind of grown accustomed to it. I hated the fact that Ken Levine and all them decided to make Elizabeth this sort of, you know, obvious cosplay the character that had little, you know, actual character besides just being her in this game. It annoyed the fuck out of me. She was so annoying and just... But she's good for the gameplay. Like, the gameplay is... It's good. One of my first gripes with it back then was the fact that you were stuck with only 2 weapons. I thought that was kind of goofy, but it was alleviated by the simple fact that you could upgrade those guns regardless if you had them or not. And to be quite fair, with a game like this, you never really need all the weapons anyway. See, like something like BioShock 1 makes sense to have an arsenal of weapons. Because every weapon that was in BioShock 1 is actually useful for something. You're taking down Big Daddies, you're taking down whatever. Same thing with BioShock 2, of course. Oh, it's been a while since I've played. Have to give me a minute. I'm trying to remember how to play this, especially like with the 360 controllers. Not that easy. It's just a little bit different than I remember it being. So at the start of this, I'm going to try my best. I'm not going to focus on achievements, though. Even though I could technically do a full platinum run. I think you can actually do that in one go. I'm not going to focus too heavily on doing achievements. What we're doing instead is just grabbing whatever I can while I can. So basically, if I find any money of any sort, I will use that to my advantage. Shit. Will I be going for all the Vox phone stuff? Because, you know, if I want to get achievements, I probably should. I will consider looking around for things and trying to play this like BioShock, but at the same time, I don't know. Luckily, I remember that code because it's pretty easy. It's just 122 every time. I almost forgot. I had delivery today that was coming in, or at least it was supposed to be. Well, it says it was delivered today. I'm going to mute my mic. I'm going to play the game, but I'm going to let the game kind of play itself a little bit. I'm going to mute my mic and go grab it real fast once we start taking off. This is so boring. Come on. I get that, like, you know, in all technicality, in comparison to BioShock 1, this one doesn't go for it. This one doesn't go as long, but still.
All right. Looks like they expect me to sit in their fancy chair. So now... What the hell? Go!
Make yourself ready, Pilgrim. The bindings are there as a safeguard.
No, no, God damn it!
Ascension. Ascension in the count of 5. Count of 4.
No.
3, 2, 1.
No!
Ascension. Ascension.
Just stay calm.
5,000 feet. 10,000 feet. 15,000 feet. Hallelujah.
Okay, I'm back. 1 second. Yeah, I ordered mangas. So, finally decided to start catching up on one of the ones I tried getting back then, but then fucking Barnes and Noble and shit. That got loud. Wouldn't fucking sell them anymore, so. And at the time, I was confused by the order of things anyway. I was like, what the fuck? This makes no sense. Why is this, you know, this and this? So, very cool. I'll deal with that later. That looks yellow as fuck. They're pretty thick, though. No wonder an arc gets done in like fucking 2 chapters. 2 volumes. Alright. Finally. Okay. I was confused for a second. Alright. Luckily enough for me, I know exactly how long it kind of takes for BioShock Infinite to get through its bullshit. It's not Infinite's fault, it's just, that's just a BioShock thing. That is your first boxophone I think you can get. Now we're gonna need all the money we can get though, because upgrades are nice. Not gonna lie. I am actually honestly looking forward to this though. I'm surprised I'm saying that, but I like my BioShocks. You know, I like playing BioShock. And this one's actually not that bad in terms of playing though. I actually have a bigger health bar than I thought I did. I don't know why, but I thought for some reason like the starting health bar was a lot smaller than that. I could have sworn it was. Now we gotta sit and watch another cutscene. So I hope you guys like cutscenes, because Infinite is gonna be filled with them. I already missed BioShock 2. BioShock 2 was so good, though. God, I love BioShock 2. That's a good thing, you know? I'm so glad I actually love BioShock 2, because back then, I really kind of didn't.
I just need passage.
Wait, I'm confused.
Passage to the city.
Wait a minute.
Brother, the only way to Columbia is...
That might not be good. I think I'm missing something here.
Will you
Oh,
make
oh, I think I fucked up. It's okay.
I'm just looking to pass through.
I'm missing one of the mangas, I think. There it is. Okay. I was just hiding underneath everything. That was weird. That's why when you name things, you're making... Okay.
baptize you in the name of our prophet, in the name of our founders, and the name of our Lord.
There we go.
I don't know, brothers and sisters, but this one...
That should be the correct order. I still actually have like one more manga coming in though, because I bought two because they were kind of cheap enough to get my hands on, and then I bought another one because it was a little bit more expensive, and I'm like, well, if that one's going to be a little bit more expensive, I should probably get that one just before things get worse, you know, in terms of, you know, going up in price. And that was not coming in for a while. Which does suck, but... oh, well. Look at that. There's a sword
Priest needs to learn the difference between
that represents hack and slash games. There's a gun that represents BioShock and shooter games. And there's a key that represents, well, Kingdom Hearts. The three pillars of gaming. RPGs, shooters, and hack and slashes. Or you could say, you know, hack and slash shooters. Also, I don't know why this hummingbird is a little shitty. It doesn't really go anywhere, it just kind of does things. Is it just me, or do I find like, am I the only one that finds hummingbirds kind of creepy, though?
Still got a girl to find.
The fact that their wings are so fucking small, they can flap them so fucking fast, just like a bug, is so bizarre. I mean, they're birds at the end of the day. They're still cute, but, like, the fact that their wings are like that and they make that much noise, it's like, ooh. Kind of creeps me out a little bit, not gonna lie. Man, I was so fucking excited for Infinite was coming out, and then... well, then we got this.
Good to see you.
This is far from terrible, but it's not exactly what I would hope for. I was also a dumb kid, believing that the alpha footage would be, you know, anywhere close to what we were going to get. I might have to turn up the sensitivity a small bit, though. Brightness might be a little bit high, but it's okay. Everything should be alright. Yeah, any moment I can get whatever I can, I'm going to get for it. I might not do the Sightseer achievement, though, because I'm going to be honest, I probably won't be able to get everything in one go anyway. I don't know where everything's at all the time, so I'm not going to bother. Playing it like an IGN trailer. My thing for me, though, is I'd rather have a game trailer that shows off what the game can play like. You should leave the story bits for the story.
Columbia, Raffle, and Fed.
And if that's all you want to tell for, especially like a shooter like this, if that's all you want to tell, then there's not really much of a game then. That's essentially what it feels like.
We're raising money for the Girls' Patriotic League.
Maybe next time.
You look dashing with one in your lapel.
I don't know if they did. I forgot if that did anything or not. I'm not saying that story-based games are bad. That's not the case. I'm just saying that if you have a game like this and the only thing you care about is showing off your story, I don't know why. I get the feeling like whatever you're about to tell me is going to be fucking stupid. Because you care way too much about that instead of anything else. When for me personally, it's like you should be caring about your mechanics. I get that there are people out there that probably prefer the story stuff. Or prefer to play a game for the story rather than just playing the game. But, I don't know, man. I'm not one of those, though. I like playing my games. Every once in a while, I'll read a visual novel, but at least then I know what I'm getting. You know, I'm not getting tricked into buying a fucking movie because the game looked fun, or the game was based on a story or a series of games that I like.
Telegram for you, sir.
How do you even know who I am, asshole?
Do not alert Comstock to your presence. Stop. Whatever you do, do not pick number 77. Stop. Tess.
Now, maybe I'm stupid, but because I don't really know much about like Morse code or the typing system things, I don't really understand all that too much. I forgot what the point of using stop was. Wasn't that like a thing to kind of just basically space between like sentences or something? But then why would Booker read it out loud? I think, like, ultimately speaking, my entire thing is like, why the fuck did Booker read it out loud? He didn't have to say the word stop. He's just being an idiot. I'm not doing the mini games. We're not doing these. We're just gonna leave, get the fuck out of here, and continue on.
Give me one of those.
There's no reason to deal with shit that has no purpose right now for a run like this. By the way, for anybody that is wondering, I am playing the 360 version, just to kind of clear that up, just in the off chance that somebody might be watching this and being like, what the hell are you playing on? This looks bad, or this looks weird, or whatever. Nothing wrong with 360, just, you know. It is an older... Oh, sorry. Just have it. Because there's supposed to be money that usually comes out. Let's see, what upgrade should I be focusing on?
Hands.
Or tails.
Come on, let me through. Heads.
Or tails.
Tails.
Told you.
I'll be trying to focus on the main guns and also getting my possession upgraded, so that way I can have less vigor usage. I try to make sure that it uses less vigor, so that way I can start possessing, like, you know, vending machines and get more money out of it and stuff. I don't think there's anywhere else to really run to right now. Also notice that on this difficulty, it seems that there's a lot of... Okay, there you go. That proves that we're at 99.9 right there. Hey, game. But yeah, it seems like there's a lot less stuff that spawns in, which is kind of a normal thing to have. I probably should pick up whatever I can except for health. Now we should probably save that. Yeah, we'll save some stuff for later. Unless it's... Yeah, even like a purse has no money in it. It's wild. Be careful with this one. You don't want to accidentally click on it. Now the thing is, the challenge part of this says no. It's a no dollar machine run, which does mean that, of course, you can still upgrade your guns, and your weapons and stuff, your vigors and stuff, but you cannot touch the basic vending machine that sells items. You can probably touch it, but you cannot use it. You cannot buy anything from it.
That's a lucky number. I'll be rooting for you.
Bring me
I wish you can skip all this stuff, because I want to get to the fucking game. And these things take so fucking long to get through sometimes. It's so annoying.
What do you know?
I remember like a long time ago, like I didn't realize that this was Fink. I forget. I know what happens if you don't throw. Hang on. There's if you throw it at the announcer, you can find the couple later on in the game, and they'll give you something for it. I don't remember if you throw it at them, if it does anything. But it doesn't matter because, well, it does not fucking matter as much. You'll get caught with the ball in your hand anyway, so. Alright, here comes the first part of this game. This part shouldn't be too bad. Enemies should, in theory, die. At least this beginning part. The enemies should be at, like, low enough level for you to kill them. You can't go back that way. Which is funny, because, well, actually, yeah, it should take about 2 hits to kill. For right now. Until we get the pistol. Which, luckily enough, that motherfucker died pretty quick, so. Okay. Here's where the game gets a little bit hard. At first. It's not incredibly difficult, but it's certainly annoying. Make sure you've got enough vigor for this, or assault, I should say, technically speaking. It's going to take me a bit to kind of get used to how the game functions again. I think this... Yeah, here we go. Okay. However, we're not going to be using it on a human right now. One sec. We're going to be attacking that instead. I'm going to let him do his thing. Now, is there any reason to kill him off? Technically, no. And luckily enough, they do stay around for a while. Watch out, because you might see the glint of, fuck. I have to play this better. I'm playing on a controller, so it's going to be a little harder to skewer things, but it's still possible, thank goodness. I have limited time to get out of here. I don't have much time to fight these guys. I'd rather not have to fight the turret. If I can get away with not fighting it, I'd be a happy camper. Okay. We should be in the clear for now. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We took a bit of damage, but we're fine. We're full health. We got basically full clip of ammo. We're pretty good. We're pretty good. Okay.
It's getting hot.
All right, fireman time. Luckily I got aim assist. That helps out a ton. This guy's an idiot. He's not that hard, so. But there's going to be a lot more enemies coming up pretty soon. That you have to watch out for.
Well, you only live once.
Okay, I'm turning that off. We don't need that making noise the entire stream. I should say the entire fucking game.
That wasn't no sample.
Should be guys up here soon. Also the turret. Make sure you're also crouching a lot too, especially on this difficulty mode, because it'll help you at least dodge a lot of the bullshit. I just want these guys to get like health upgrade, like their health gets stronger on 1999. Maybe not. At least maybe not for this first part though. What if you can use fire on that? Would that actually do anything? I've never tested it, so I don't know. I'm gonna go back and grab some salts. Because a man like me is not worth his salt. I could go back and grab some more shit, but yeah. Just because. Now once we get shields, that should help out a ton. But they're not perfect though, so. Yeah, shields are far from perfect. There's some crone. You know, bread and stuff. She sells bread. It's weird though, when it comes to BioShock Infinite, even though it takes me a bit to kind of get used to the controller again, I honestly do believe that I play a lot better on controller when it comes to BioShock Infinite. At least BioShock in general, I think. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because like I grew up playing controller for BioShock more often than not. But like when I tried playing on PC for the Let's Play, I don't know. I couldn't do it. These are 3 different sites here thingies, so if you want to do those, you can.
Why are you following me?
We were only here.
Why are you following us?
Aperitif.
Okay, we got shields now. Now, even though I have shields, it's still slightly dangerous out there. Like, regardless, you can still get your shields melted pretty quick if you're not careful.
Whoa! Damn hook must be magnetized.
Fortunately, you can't jump down there, which sucks. Getting some free ammo already, which is pretty nice. Get fucking back up there, dude. Give me the damn gun. Oh, yeah. I have to hold it. How fast he switched to pistol. That's funny. Silly me. I'm being kind of dumb here, I know. sorry. I head back and grab health. Just grab whatever I can. I mean, technically this is kind of a waste of time. I saved all these because of, you know, a potential chance of needing health. So that's why I kept them around. I mean, I could sacrifice... Nah, that's okay. Because I could just go drink alcohol. I wonder if you can hit it from here. You probably could, but... Alright, I was gonna say, who the fuck's alive? This part's really annoying. You gotta get past that fucking turret. It's likely they have like a slight cooldown on them, so... And this works too. That's the thing with games like these, is once you find that little spot that has like a nice bit of cover, you can just use that pretty much. There should be more enemies, yeah. Luckily, melee does good damage. And this should be real time. As in, like, I should get my shield back. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what the hell was that shit? And that's a lot of fucking money down.
What just happened?
Like, god damn, that tore me up. And if anybody's wondering, can you disable that? Not that I'm aware of. I hate... That's what I fucking hate about this shit, is these fucking weird ambush things. Because you just never really have an idea of where enemies are at. Did I hit him? Nope. Oh, I did. I did get it. Okay, cool. Yeah. One of my biggest gripes about Infinite, though, is that fucking... enemies just don't like to die. And... whenever you... basically... like, it's just the enemy placement shit, because... they'll flank you without you really kind of knowing that they even did. It almost just feels like the game just put them there. Rather than just, you know, having them just walk there. I'm sure that most likely the enemies probably do actually get behind you. Like they physically go behind you, but it never feels like they do. It always just feels like some weird bullshit that they pull, and I've always hated that. Yeah, I gotta be a lot more careful because I'm losing so much fucking shit here. It's not even funny. Now, where the key was for this one, I don't remember. I could have sworn there was like a bookshelf you move or something. At least he didn't shoot me. We're still in his shit.
Otis works up at the Part-time.
Of course, no
He
fucking
took this
subtitles.
box from one of their secret ceremonies. And I know for sure there is something dear inside. Problem is, Otis is more fool than not. He didn't bother to also secure a
I don't
key
remember.
from the Feathered Brothers to open the damn thing.
What's funny is I think he just told us. I could have sworn like it was in the same house. I might look it up. I do kind of want it though. I'm gonna look it up. Just in case. I don't want to have to. Just because. Make my life a little bit easier here. Okay. Oh, that's right. It's in the it's in the Crow church thingy. Yeah. Doy. Yeah, it's a habit of mine. I always forget where the hell that thing's even at. And that fight is going to be a little bit annoying. So I got to watch myself. But we should get a checkpoint soon. It's like a sort. Well, it's not like it really matters, I guess. Game's kind of a little laggy though. And that, yeah, the classic BioShock bullshit. We're gonna go click on something, and then you kind of do click on it, but you move away too fast to where the game just says, wait a minute, you didn't click on it. This next fight's gonna be a little bit annoying, not gonna lie. Wait, where's the bag? Oh. Now, I could have sworn one of these bookshelves moved. Alright, here we go. Fuck it. I'm so toast. Ugh. This constant dying is not good for me, though. I mean, obviously it's not, but... I just wish I could just not have to fucking do that. Is there a way I can just fucking... I'll try this, because I don't know if dying counts as a checkpoint or not. I don't know. Because I hate the fucking... Just kill me. Just make me start over from a checkpoint. I wish you could turn that off, but you can't. Not that I've never seen it. Because, like, I, in my honest opinion, I hate losing money in this game more so than I hate dying. Let's see, I have two... Yeah, okay. So from now on, we're going to be doing restart checkpoint if I die, because I don't want to eat shit. I don't want to lose all that money. And then for that next fight, the problem with that one is the turret. If I can just get to his ass. And make sure that I get him on my side first. It would help out massively. The good thing about the checkpoint system in this game is it's actually really nice too, which is awesome. We'll see it more. We'll see it happen more often, like when it comes to. I hope I got him on my side. I don't know. I didn't see it. You'll see it happen when we get to the equipment, the gear, which will be probably doing the restart checkpoint thing, like pretty close to Comstock. So it'll be a while before we actually do it. For those that are curious. Okay. That takes care of that. Really? And another thing I hate, too, is the fact that, like, enemies just fucking exist. They're just everywhere. All the time. That's why I don't really care much for BioShock Infinite in comparison to, like, the other games. Because even a game like BioShock 2, which literally has a ton of enemies, it just feels like the enemy placement is so much better. Like, it's so much more manageable. But a game like this, they're just fucking everywhere. They're like fucking maggots. Stop cussing all the time. But they're just... They're just bot flies everywhere. It's so annoying. I'm not saying I wish my game was easy, I just wish it was a little bit more manageable when it came to enemy ambushes and stuff, because they don't really ambush you, they just kind of pop up and then they just exist for a while, and next thing you know, they're behind you because they're behind you the whole time, and you didn't know because you weren't paying attention. It's not that I didn't know they're behind me, it's just that you fucking spawned them behind me. I know, I'm just griping. I know. But it's so fucking annoying sometimes. That's all. That's all I'm getting at. Is like with BioShock 2 and BioShock 1, I can tell where an enemy is going to be at. I can tell. Enemies will literally spawn. Like, enemies respawn in that game. Enemies in this game don't really respawn, though. They do in BioShock 1 and 2. Well, at least, definitely 1 for sure. And even then, it's like, that's not really a problem to me. Because I can still handle, you know, I don't know. I guess if anything, like, they took, Infinite took the group fights from 2 and kind of reworked it, it seems. But for me personally, I prefer the group fights when it came to 2. Which is funny because you actually technically probably have less health to deal with those situations. I think he attacks. Nope. He does. Shit. I mean, of course it would help to actually, you know, to know where enemy spawns are at all times, too. And technically speaking, it would probably help if I ran back to safe spots instead of just running in like a loony. But that's the big difference between this game and like BioShock 1 and 2 is I feel like you can't really get away with running in anymore. You kind of have to really play it safe. It's just a different way of playing. It's not necessarily a good or bad thing. It's just a different way to play it. So I don't really care much for that, but that's just me, though. But I'm also the guy that likes to play Dynasty Warrior games, so feeling like an overpowered bastard, you know, is something I like, and BioShock gives me that. But Infinite never really gives you that feeling. It just kind of stays as a difficult shooter throughout. Which is not a problem, though, mind you. It's just one of those things that you just kind of eventually just get used to, and you're like, alright, it's just how it's going to be. Like, for example, this fight right here is like, if I just ran back and poked my head out every once in a while, I might be able to just deal with the oncoming traffic of bullshit. If I just played better, you know. There is a, I think there's a gear later where you can actually get health back whenever you You execute enemy. I miss the loot system from like BioShock 1 and 2. I don't like it in this one because, like, yeah, if somebody doesn't have something in them, the game will let you know, like, they don't have anything. But the way they let you know is, like, it's really weird because I play the game at a really fast pace, you know? So whenever I'm going to do something, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, see how it search the corpse, you know, it shows up like, oh, here's some stuff. Take it, you know, take it and go. The key should be over here. I know. I was gonna say, where the hell is this ass wipe? Let me go kill him real quick and then we'll leave and come back. I don't think there's anything in here, is there? Well, there's the elevator. That's the next area to go to, but... Fuck it. Die. So... yeah, he gives me something. And wherever the hell that other guy I threw him later, you know, I don't know. He might have disappeared. But sometimes, like, there'll be a dead body... and then I'll click X, like, I'll double tap X, because, like, why wouldn't you just double tap X? You know, because I want to pick up, I want to instantly pick up what I have. And the thing is with this game is, like, it'll go so fast that it kind of, like, those chests I opened up earlier, those barrels I opened up earlier, you know, things like that. If there's nothing inside of them, they'll just... there won't be a... they won't show you nothing from the loot. It just will not let you click on anything at all. It'll just knock you back out of the thing. And I don't like that. I like having a thing that pops up and says, there's nothing in here. Now, granted, with BioShock 1 and 2, if that pops up, the only way to leave that menu is to go back and say, you know, I don't want to be in this menu. So you were forced to click out of it instead of just being able to click in it because you can't take all because there's nothing to take. So you could say it's technically a better system by them changing it, but personally speaking, I'd rather just see nothing and be like, okay, there's nothing, and then just move on, rather than just get, you know, clicked out of it and just get it's so fast too. It's what they should have made it to where if there's nothing inside of a chest or nothing inside of a body, why let me click on it to begin with? Like here, for example, like I already, you know, took everything, but that would make more sense. Because then I'd be like, oh, okay, well, there was nothing there to begin with, so, alright. I'll just move on. I hear a guy, but I don't know where he's at. Luckily, melee's still pretty good in early game, thank God. It never essentially gets bad, it's just... I don't know. It's nice to have melee that actually just functionally works. Because, of course, BioShock 1 and 2 have pretty good melee. BioShock 1 more so, because melee can be a build. The wrench is that powerful that you could just basically build around it. Just as is. Okay, we'll do shields for a bit, though. I'm going to look up, like, where the other ones were at, just in case, so I can get an idea. Oh, I see, okay. Ah, fuck it. We'll be fine.
Nice.
If I come across one and I'm like, how the hell do I get this again? Then I'll just look it up. Until then, I think we should just play the game. Make as much progress as I can right now. Luckily, that opens now, which is nice. Because since we've at least been out here before, the game, I guess, considers it accessible. So I'm sure some people are probably thinking, like, what do you mean this game is hard right now? Like, what do you mean early game is hard? Like, I don't see you suffering that much. I think early game is hard because you don't have, like, a lot of stuff. You don't have a lot of good stuff. You really gotta play to the advantage that the game gives you, which is not really much. You have to, essentially take cover a lot more often. You can't be as wild with your weapons as you could before. I mean, you can later. And yes, there is a very, very, very specific piece of gear that I will be going to get in this game. I'll be doing everything in my power to get it. It is random, whether or not we get it. But it is possible to get. And do not fret, my dear friends. Even though it may be random, the randomness can be messed with. You can almost get it into your favor. There is a guaranteed way to get it, so to speak. And I will show you guys how you do that, if we need to come across that. If we don't need to worry about it, then fine, you know. But if for some reason we don't get the piece of gear, well, you'll see. Now, can this piece of gear be that gear in question? I'm not sure. I think this one, is always the same piece of gear no matter what you do. I think it's legs or something. It's pants, deadly lunges, melee strike. Sure, there's no reason not to take it. I don't think that piece of gear can be changed or manipulated. I don't think. Now, I'm not exactly 100% sure, though, but still. Alright. He's right behind me, isn't he? Gulp. He's right there, so. Now, this is basically the Crow Elites, I guess. I don't remember what they're exactly called. I think the game told me, but I wasn't paying attention. And they're not that hard to fight, necessarily, but they do a lot of melee shit, and it's really annoying. What the? Oh, I don't have enough. That's why. It wasn't letting me charge, and I think it's because I didn't have enough salt. He should be dead. He's dead.
That's a hell of a thing.
This one also looks really nice, too. Not just the vigor, but just, like, the coloring of it. It looked really cool. And just the fact that the crow comes to you is also pretty neat, too. Yeah, no. There's no need for, there's no need for Devil's Kiss anymore. It's pretty much just obsolete at this point. Unless you want to combine it with something, but that's about it. But yeah, Murder of Crows is really good. If you liked Insect Swarm from BioShock 1 and 2... Oh, you see that? Like, it pulled up an empty slot, didn't it? Yeah, you guys just saw that. That just happened. Why can't that happen more often? Because, like, I can just move away from it. It's not a big deal. Sure. Look. A pipe wrench. How quaint. Reference, even though, like, technically there's things that, you know, people use in real life, but... With the way that BioShock is, I wouldn't be surprised if it actually was just a reference. Like, specifically, just... a minor reference. One sec. Let's go down here. Grab as much stuff as we can. Reload, reload. Also on that Super Monkey Ball Mania game, there's a light gun game in it, mini game in it, which is pretty fun.
His eyes were bigger than that.
This guy's a cop. They will shoot you if you start shooting anybody else, so to speak.
Yes, like that.
But if you do want some extra little bits of money, you could take that advantage and just kill them.
That's a close likeness.
I could have sworn there was something in there, though. Oh well. Should be a guy right here. Luckily, Sky Strikes actually do a healthy chunk of damage. Also, the pistol, even early game, is still pretty powerful. The pistol is really good. It's also one of my favorite designed pistols, too. I like 1911s and I like Lugers. They look kind of cool. Well, it looks kind of like a Luger. Or at least it is. Either way. It just looks really nice. Also, Barry's Magnum from, like, RE1 is pretty nice, too. Which I'm pretty sure that's a 44 in it. Comstock knew you were coming because... he's you. We're making pretty decent progress, though. Oh, pfft. Why am I not hitting them? I'm gonna save my vigor for this. I should be a lot more willing to use vigors, though. Just saying. I think it would probably help me out a ton if I did. What the? Yeah, thank God I still like this gameplay, though. I don't think it was ever necessarily bad, just, you know. You would think, like, oh, well, he didn't really care for Infinite's story, then he wouldn't care for the gameplay either. Well, not really. I'm gonna die if not careful. So, like, that time, like, them flanking me made sense. But they're not enemies from fear, you know? So it's like, I don't know. I guess I'm just more used to splicers being kind of what they are. Where it's like, they don't really try too hard to fight you. So I guess them being more like actual humanoid enemies makes more sense. I mean, splicers are humans too, but... technically, you could consider that splicers are more so like monster-ish. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. And where did he come from, I ask? Who the fuck knows? Where did he come from, too? Again, who the fuck knows? They just exist. That's what pisses me off. Why are they just back there all the time hiding? It's so fucking frustrating. I probably should have done this first, now that I think about it. Yeah, I can't get the possession upgrade just yet, which sucks. Not for a while, though. Where'd you go, asshole? There. My fucking money bag. I'll eat shit for that one. I want to restart. I do, but it's okay. We'll have enough money anyway. It's mainly gear that you need. I don't need upgrades that bad. Like, don't get me wrong, I do want upgrades. It's just that I don't really necessarily need them all the time. They do come in handy, alright, that's for sure. Kind of. Not fully. How do I get back here again? Oh, yeah. Check every table. Here's a nice safe with some dropped money. More stuff, more stuff, more stuff. Watch out for trash bins, because sometimes they actually have things inside of them. If you want to get back here, you can just do it this way. What is in there? Machine gun ammo, okay. I don't remember when possession upgrade comes into play, though. I don't remember when we get that. I just one that was a turret for a second. I'm that terrified having to fight a turret every time. They're not hard to fight. They just... Man, can they do some damage to you. Alright, we're out of here. Fuck it. Yeah, our next infusion's coming up, actually. There should be the area with it. I like when they turn into a skelly. Oh yeah, this just eliminates fucking salts. I'll do a salt upgrade, why not?
Feel better already.
Maybe because, like, I already wasted all of it, why not just get another one going, huh? Yeah, this is just a drop-off point, you don't actually go here. I missed. It's fine. Decent damage, though, still, from the melee. I like having that. God damn, you stayed drunk for a while in this game, huh? Okay, anything else to pick up? Maybe. Kind of, yeah. I mean, well, I kind of need that, so... Alright, down we go. That's probably not any faster, to be honest with you. Remember the trailer when you're riding on the skyline and then they all of a sudden just attack that guy? Remember that being a thing? Ow! I need to be a lot more careful here. We should probably kill that guy because he's going to be annoying. What the? How did that... Oh, for fuck's sake. If I die, I'm just going to restart if I die. Thank you for coming down here. I like how it's a small chance.
Somehow get some elevation, I could probably...
Or a specifically small-ish chance to actually get them to, you know, burst into flames. Yet it seems to happen every single time I go for a melee strike. It's a 3% chance to catch them ablaze, but here you go. Have it anyway, every single time. Perfect. Perfect, just for you. Hello there, sir. You're in my way. Nothing? Nothing? I'm just out here, somebody. Okay, this time he got lucky. He didn't catch on fire, but eventually did, so he made up for it. I also like how they drop lock boxes, which is nice. Unlike in BioShock 1, where if you were to free somebody, that wouldn't happen. Yes, that wouldn't happen. Is there anything over here, actually? No, because... Yeah, and that just leads back to that, so it would be nothing. I just want one kill. They don't drop anything, though. But they deserve to die. Okay, maybe 2. They don't drop any items. They might be able to drop guns, but that's about it, probably.
I see every sin blackens your soul.
They didn't even drop guns.
The Pinkertons, the drink, the gambling,
You damn dirty ape.
and now, to repay a debt, you.
Now we gotta sit through another cutscene.
But not all debts can be repaid, Booker.
You don't know me.
Luckily, it's not super long.
Prophecy.
By the way, I do have my TV turned down to, like, the, you know, just slightly up.
Why these men will die?
I hope you guys can't hear. I can turn it down completely. I can mute it if need be. What the hell was that? Oh. I'm like, what?
What brought you to Columbia, Booker?
Yeah, I don't want to have echo in the background.
Pay the debt? This will end in blood.
Is there anything over there to go get? Let's go find out.
It always does with you, doesn't it? It always ends in blood. You've come to lead my lamb astray, but thy crook is bent.
Okay, I was gonna say, I wonder if we can go over that thing and grab anything.
You came.
But no, doesn't look like we can. All right, we're getting pretty close to the Elizabeth sections. Oops, that was my bad. Jump onto this and then strike him and completely miss every shot. That also helps. Hang on. Play it safe. I know it's a little bit more boring doing it that way, but it's 1999 mode, so...
Gotta find the controls to take this thing to
For some reason, when it said passionately reciprocated, it almost looked like it said, like, kissing somebody passionately. Oh, okay, just nothing. Nothing in anything ever. Okay, cool. That's exactly what... Okay, cool. Everything has nothing in it. Alright. See, I've always wondered if that's supposed to be that way.
It's okay.
By the way, I think... well, you can't kill her, but... she's important to the plot.
Okay. I'm sure I can get
Yeah, you can't really come back in here, so might want to grab the money while you can.
Everything. But I'm just a prophet.
Look at that, guys. We're already on Season 12, Episode 706.
Amen.
Hot damn. Okay, maybe you can come... Okay, I guess I was wrong about that. There should be no more enemies that spawn, because... Well, it's BioShock Infinite. They probably would. Sorry, Booker. Maybe next time we'll book a different flight. Ho-ho.
That was close.
Do you think when he was a kid, do you think they called him Booger DeWitt? Booger DePicker? Or they probably didn't fuck with him because he's probably like the awkward kid in class. Like me. Okay, let's see. Anything new? No. Alright, checkpoint. Very nice. We finished Monument Island. That's like 1 out of, what, 7, 8 main areas or something like that? Technically speaking, that one hurt. Is this where I think it is? No. There's like that Tesla coil area that comes up much later with the mall shit. And I don't think this is it.
Monument Island.
I'm going to take my game a little bit slow, guys.
Locked up in this place.
A bit slower than usual, I guess, because... Well, I don't want to die. So I'll try to be a little bit more... You know, try to look around. Also, it's funny, I have, like, no salts, but I can still somehow use possession. At least it's telling me that I can. It's acting like I could. I mean, you probably could. You might be able to sneak one in there. I could have sworn there's a voxophone around here.
What's this?
Maybe not. Oh yeah, it's just this area. Okay. You think I would remember exactly everything, but it's just more so that I eventually remember when I get there, and I'm like, oh yeah. Here we go. This part's a little bit boring. It doesn't go on forever, though, thankfully. But here's our box. Those things look like drums. Where's the button? There it is. Very cool. Also, I find it funny that when I'm streaming these things, these games, I've gotten so used to, well, not just playing these games, but I've learned. I feel like I've learned new ways to play everything now. It's weird. It's almost like I'm supposed to do this. In a weird way, you know what I mean? Like this is fated to happen. Like I'm supposed to stream these games so that I could relearn these games and do better guides of them in the future, possibly. At least for Ninja Gaiden, I think that one should be one of those things where I probably should try to tackle doing that.
That's her.
Who's in Paris, Elizabeth? Look how fucking overly dramatic she is about everything. That's why I don't like her. As a character, I don't. Every little goddamn movement she does just feels like it's overplayed for the sake of making her a character that people should like and cosplay as. But they won't play the game though, that's for sure. Which there's nothing inherently wrong with that by itself. What pisses me off is when people cosplay her or whatever, or they like Elizabeth and they don't even. Like, they think that the game's story is some grand tale. Like, it's better than BioShock 1, but I've never played it. I've watched a Let's Play. I've seen the ending. And it's so much cooler. And there's your Star Wars reference. It's so much better, the lighthouses, man. They mean something, man. You should like this game, man. Because it says, fuck BioShock 1, Elizabeth was behind it all. That's not necessarily true, but
This job's getting worse all the time.
I think my hate boner for the game is still kind of there. But I do actually like... I think the game does play pretty fine, though. So, I can give it that. Speaking of games that play fine, I wonder if Borderlands 4 is any good, because I've never been a big Borderlands guy. I beat 1 2 times in my entire life.
Holy shit.
I've beaten 2, like, I think once ever.
I can do this.
I never really went back to play 2. I played 3 for, like, maybe 10 minutes. No, like an hour. It was like an hour. But I didn't hate it. I thought 3 had some pretty okay stuff to it. I'm like, oh, this is not that bad. To me, what made Borderlands bad was the dialogue and the characters. I find them really cringe-inducing.
Stop it! Will you stop it?
Not here to hurt you.
Who are you?
Like something a 30-year-old would write for like 13-year-olds.
Come to get you out
Get
of here.
away!
But even 13-year-olds don't even think that shit's funny.
Are you real?
Real enough.
This is what I'm trying to imply.
He's coming. You've gotta go.
Why?
You don't want to be here when he gets
Maybe
here.
I'm just
This
too
is the minute
smart.
we're getting
My
past.
humor is too smart for them.
There's no way out. Trust me, I've looked.
Yeah, this is also funny coming from the guy that used to laugh at Duke Nukem forever. So, take my word with a grain of salt.
Give it.
Whatever I think this game might be too loud at this point. I never really noticed it until now. So sorry if you could barely hear me. Well, it's BioShock Infinite, who cares? You guys are here to see the gameplay anyway.
It's a way out.
I also hate how this thing just closes back on itself. Like, motherfucker. Why do I have to do a context-sensitive button just to open the fucking thing? Just have Booker grab it mid-cutscene.
We'll see about that.
But no, we gotta make you do it. Because it's interactive.
Who are you? Why did you come here?
Oh, there was something I was thinking about the other day. You know how, like, speedrunners, a lot of them are, well, let's just bite the bullet and just say what it is. A lot of speedrunners just seem to be very autistic, right? A lot of that shit's just kind of cringe, right? I like speedruns from time to time. I'm just saying that, you know, you look at GDQ shit and it's like, ooh. Well, get this. So, I'm not a speedrunner at all. I've had a point in my life when I was like, maybe I should try it out. And I did like Jack a little bit.
What am I? What am I?
Maybe some Mario 64. You know, something like that. It wasn't very long. But I've always kind of found speedrunners, just the runners themselves, a lot of the time really cringy. Except for maybe Spike Vegeta. I don't know. I really found him too cringy. He just seems like a guy that just likes to talk to people. That's about it. He never came off as like a bad dude or really cringy, though, to me. But I pieced 2 and 2 together. People who play games on hard and do guides of them are no different than speedrunners. And what I mean by that is, we both have the same sort of goal in mind, which is to beat the game fast. Because we want to beat it well and get through it. And a lot of the time, you know, speedrunners might use a specific cheese to beat a specific part of a game. Whereas hard mode players like me might use a specific cheese to beat a specific part of the game. So it's almost as if I'm just as autistic as a speedrunner. Yeah, I do things... I play games in a different way, in a different light. But I'm still on the spectrum at the end of the day. It doesn't change anything. And that was a hell of an epiphany when I figured that out. I'm like, wait a minute. That can't be. But I feel like that is. Not that it matters. It just, I mean, I'm cringe anyway, but at least I'm free. I'm cringe, but I'm free, so. I should get a shirt of that. We're in public so that way people know to avoid me at all costs. And shoop, we're going down. I miss the BioShock Infinite trailers though, even though they're still around. It always looked so cool what they were doing with it originally. And by the way, even though technically this is technically a Big Daddy because it still kind of has the, you know, the diver suit. Not really, but it still looks like a Big Daddy. Songbird is not a Big Daddy though. You don't fight songbirds, which would have been fucking sick. But no, our guns are too weak. Therefore, coincidentally enough, Songbird is also just something you don't fight. How interesting. Oh, but there's the handymen. They don't count. No, they don't fucking count. The handymen, get the fuck out of here. That's weird. Booker is about the same height I am. I'm like 6'1.5". I have... Well, his birthday's close to mine. I'm also born in April. And my hair is, like, dirty blonde, not really brown. And I'm not white, so... That means I can say the N-word right now. I'm kidding, I'm white. But who's gonna stop me? I'm white, but I'm also evil. Jokes aside, I hate this animation right here. These are so fucking... I hate them so much. They look so awful to me. Her goofy Disney looking ass. Just, it looks, ugh, I hate it. I'm not really a critic, you know, like I don't really care. I can look away if I don't like it. I'm not going to be that type of person that's just going to rag on it the entire time. But I have a thing for animation and art. And when something looks goofy and off, it's kind of annoying when it's like that and it just doesn't look right. And it bothers me. Which is weird because there's other animations in this game that look just fine. But her animation there is just so weird, and it's like, why are you like this? You look like an idiot. I think that pistol ammo being there is a reference to BioShock 1 as well, because there is, you know, a pistol in the crib. There's nothing in here, I don't think. Oh, there's money. Yeah, I have a big boner for, like, animation stuff, like, looking, you know, really well done. Madhouse especially for, like, anime stuff, like, I've always loved. Okay, not always loved all their stuff. I haven't watched everything, but, like, it's, because, like, Overlord, I mean, yeah, but, ignoring that, when it comes to, like, One Punch Man Season 1, you know, it was fantastic. And even Shaft, you know, things like that are really fun to watch. But then when you watch something like Dragon Ball, get this. So, I'm not a One Piece guy. I only watch a lot of One Piece. I know a bit about it, but I don't watch a lot of it. And I've seen the fight scenes that show up in like the later episodes, like the newer episodes, and it's so goddamn unfair that Dragon Ball gets none of that good stuff. Like, we had maybe one scene in Super that was like, okay, it's slightly more better animated. That Jiren fight thing or whatever. I sure is super fucking squeaky in it. God damn. Yeah, I'm sorry. Elizabeth has a lot of those fucking Kingdom Hearts looking ass. Like, she's got that fluoride look, you know what I mean? That's what pisses me off. That's exactly what it is. She looks like she fucking eats fluoride. Now, I'm well aware she can do that. At least Elizabeth's gameplay is fine. Thank God. They didn't fuck that up. But yeah, I'm a sucker for good animation. It doesn't even have to be high quality. It just has to look like it's fluid. And it makes sense. It doesn't have to really be fluid. It just has to work. I'm also a big fan of Smiling Friends, so having different art styles and different animation styles is also really awesome to see, too. It's just that when you have shit like this, it bugs me more so than anything, really, is what I'm trying to get at. Or like the Family Guy animation style, where it's just, they don't change anything at all. It's so bland and boring. Mainly for like the newer stuff. When they start to kind of flanderize. Also, this might sound weird too, but look at this. Look at her right now. Doesn't she look really pretty here? You know what I mean? She looks really pretty right there. The animation's pretty okay. She looks beautiful in it. And even right here, this animation's fine. It's just that those other scenes are so fucking weird. It bothers me. What are you stuck on? What do you want me to look at? I thought you weren't going to talk about it forever. Yet here you are, talking about it forever. I know what I said, goddammit. You guys ready for the breather chapter? Because this is pretty much, not the entire chapter, but a good portion of it seems to be kind of a bit of a breather. Now you can have that. I'm not going to drink from that. Hairpin lock. This might be weird coming from me, but yes, Elizabeth actually is useful in combat, like unironically. The fact that she's just able to not die, so she's not an Ashley type. You don't have to protect her, which is awesome. Not only that, but she throws you stuff. Coins, weapons, health. Which will come into a big play much later on in the game. When we get that piece of gear that makes me invincible. Would you move? We got things to do, girl. And there's an infinite money trick. Kind of. I say trick, but I don't know what you would consider it. But there's an infinite money thing that you can do where you can essentially just stand near a vending machine for a while and eventually Elizabeth will just find a coin. Yes, I know. Not like I need that, but we'll take it. I think that's one of the first ones you can actually just randomly generate, but I'm not going to do that. Oh my fucking god. Wait, is this normal? Is it normally right here? We got it, boys. We're solid. We're done. BioShock Infinite, it's finished. Thank you so much for that. Holy shit. I should be thanking you guys. I mean, I know I saved you, but, you know. I'd feel bad if I don't know. But I need that goddamn gear. I saved them from suffering, and they saved me. Because I'm pretty sure... I could have sworn that was random. Like, I thought so, but I think I usually get it there every time. Or close to. What the fuck's going on in here? See that? There's also a purse. Thankfully right there. Would you move? Bitch trying to be like Elena from Uncharted. Just will stand in your way the entire time. Oh, he out cold. He taking a cute little nap. I don't think there's anything in here. So, by the way, I believe that this is, if you die, I think you come back here. So watch yourself for the later parts. If I remember correctly, I think this is a really awkward checkpoint, which is weird because don't you go through the turnstile and that counts as a checkpoint? I still don't know what this entire thing means. I have no fucking clue. Wait, did she say Anna? I don't remember. Or Anna. I was like, Anna was, I believe, Liz's original name. I don't know. It's such an awkward little bit. I don't know. Whatever. I guess I have to go watch Game Theory to figure that out. But yeah, now that I have that piece of gear, we're basically solid. We're solid for most of the game. That is super useful for the Comstock fight. See, it pays off not to be racist, doesn't it? Like I was going to do that to begin with, but... I'm not that type. Even in games like this where I know like nothing happens to you, like there's nothing really bad, it still feels kind of awkward, you know what I mean? It's still like, I know it's just a video game, but... yes. Actually, I wanted the bandage, but it's okay. I can deal with it. Doesn't matter, I don't need it. This is actually much safer, to be honest with you. This is smarter. Why didn't you give me any fucking health anywhere? Whatever, I'll eat shit, it's fine. Oh, now there's health. Fuck off. You fucking losers. Liz, you mind pointing them out, like, where they're at? Because I don't see them. Well, now I do. Well, I felt it. Fuck you guys. Fuck all of you. I found the gallons, girl. They're back over there. And I gotta wait like 5 minutes for these assholes to pop out. I don't think you take damage if you demand tickets. If you get stabbed in the hand, because that's what happens. You get that cool bandage, which is cool. Technically, yes, it's kind of pointless, but it's neat to have. It's just a neat little aesthetic thing. It's nothing really else. Which, that's not a bad thing on its own, by any means. You know, I like it enough, so. To say, like, nobody drops health ever, it seems. I don't really even need health for just having full health. I just need health to make sure I don't die, get my invincibility. That's what this game becomes at the end of all this. It's just like, here's that asshole. Why he has no gun, I have no clue. I'll probably stick with pistol and shotgun for a bit. Shotgun because it's good for close, obviously, and then pistol because it's just good overall. I think there's an infusion in his room that he was in. Like back here or something, right? Oh, there it is. Shield. I firmly believe that shields are more important. I'm choking them out. Spit over here. Or something. Okay, this just led to down y'all. So if you want more stuff, here you go. Here's some more stuff. We got through that part relatively okay. I did die, but I had the money, so whatever. It's not like money's impossible to come across. It just, I'd rather not lose it. Maybe for the Comstock fights, I might have to be a bit more careful. The fact that you fight that bitch 3 times is really telling of what this difficulty is. How annoying it is sometimes. Or I should say how slightly unbalanced this game is when it comes to that shit. To be fair, Comstock fight's not that bad. It's just that she's really tanky for some reason. Annoyingly tanky. Yeah, I gotta stop her from making those noises. Those really sus noises that she's making over there. Now we're gonna wait yet again for another elevator section. That's how you know you're making progress in this game. When you hit those elevators, you're like, oh, cool. This is like 1 out of 25 elevator sections. I'm making good progress. I didn't get hurt. I guess she's just kind of like slightly wiping us. But yeah, that is kind of a neat little aesthetic thing. I do actually prefer having the bandage on, though. Just because I think it looks cool. Yes, I'm one of those guys that has like a wallet chain. A big scar across my face, a Kratos tattoo. As in, like, the red line tattoo. I've got an Invader Zim t-shirt. It's just Gur. So, to say that I'm a badass is kind of an understatement. Let's just say that. Alright, new area time. Hell yeah. New chapter time. Hell yeah. Soldier's Field. Difficulty... yeah, kind of... Yeah. I mean, it's there. It's not really super hard, though. We haven't gotten to, like... I mean, the beginning section, I'd say, is probably one of the harder sections of the game. We got through one of the hardest parts of the game. Which was just basically not having... Well, Elizabeth, not having... crows, you know, that sort of thing. Not having enough infusions, not having shields. Is that a vigor? No, that's a... That's an armory, finally. Okay, cool. I don't know. Like, do I want to stick with pistol or not? I don't know. That's a tough decision. I'd rather get my vigors upgraded. At least one of them. Maybe even Crow this time. I might upgrade Crow. But it costs like 1,000 just to get some of them upgrades. Which sucks. Where are you? Oh, there she is. Just appeared right behind me. What do you know? She can teleport. She can do just about goddamn everything. This should also be the chapter where I think you get the carbine, because we just picked up ammo for it, so I think we get it here too. The carbine's good and all, but I don't use it. Shields again, because having a lot of shield is very nice. Oh, fuck off. Oh, still not enough. Do I switch out shotgun for carbine? Or do I switch out pistol for carbine? The pistol has more ammo. By default. This is a tough question, ain't it? Yeah, okay, fine. We'll switch out shotgun for now. Even though this would probably be a lot more useful if I had shotgun, but... Oh well. Am I missing something? Racial purity. That's what I'm missing. Oh, God. That is, that's certainly a sign for sure, no doubt. That's a big oof right there. Alright, fight time. Oh, wait, never mind. I have to break out of here. One sec. Just looking for stuff just in case. I could have sworn there was like 5 lockpicks in here somewhere you can grab. This might be one of those situations where we have to come back and do it. You know... Wait, is this... That's a civilian, never mind. Stealing may have consequences. No shit. Well, to be fair, this is one of the first games that kind of does it in BioShock. Like, you can kind of steal some stuff in 1 and 2, kind of, and nobody really ever cares. For the most part, for what it's worth. For what it's Chris Hemsworth. I'm not going to shoot anybody innocent. So... Just him. Because he had a red bar above his head, so he deserved it. That's how you know they're a bad guy. And I'm getting attacked. Well, if there's one thing I do in my off time that's not just racism, it's killing these bastards. I commit racism. Oh, God damn it. Okay. I should probably also, in that group of things I like to do, those hobbies I like to do, maybe I should add target practice as one of them. Liz, your head about turned into a red mist if you weren't careful with that. Like, who just stands right in front of somebody shooting a gun? That's just some dumb shit they do in games, man. AI sometimes is weird. I know you can't really hurt her, but... Still, though, she gets in the way, and it's like, well, I don't want to shoot because then I won't be able to shoot, and you're in my way. Yeah, I can't do anything over here yet. The thing with Soldier's Field, though, is you can't really do a lot right now. You're kind of stuck doing a lot of this stuff. Also, whenever I see this carousel, nowadays when I see it, I'm unfortunately reminded of the Silent Hill movie, the second one, where Pyramid Head is over there just doing the carousel thingy. And it was very odd. And then I was watching on YouTube, and they censored, like, the guy getting his head cut off or whatever at the beginning. And I'm like, okay, well, not watching this anymore because it's censored. This sucks. That's my experience with the Silent Hill 2 movie. I should say the second Silent Hill 2 movie. Hopefully the new thing is good, but I don't know. I don't really trust video game movies that much. I mean, at least Sonic 3 was pretty okay. I like that enough. And Sonic 2 was... It had moments of being fine, but my favorite part of that movie is my big black wedding, so... What can I really say, you know, in terms of what I like and don't like being good or not? No, I'm just fucking with you. I don't remember anything about Sonic 2. And Sonic 1 was just kind of a thing. Mario 1 was also just a thing. I hope Mario Galaxy is good, but... They got Brie Larson as Rosalina, so I can only just expect the worst. And they're probably going to make the movie all about her and how cool she is because she's Brie Larson in real life. That's enough talking about negative crap. Get that shit off me! What's something cool I can talk about? I have no clue. I was going to look up how much Monkey Ball was, actually. Forgot to do that. I would like to get Super Monkey Ball on GameCube because I'm cool like that. I unfortunately just have the PlayStation 5 version of it. No, PlayStation 4, sorry. I have the Mania version. Which is not a bad thing, it's just, you know, I don't really expect anybody to play with me all that often. We got to play today, so... That went out the window. Can't really do a lot of the, two-player stuff. Can't really do, like, a two-player story thing. Not that I know of, at least. Okay, we gotta get the hell out of here, because I'm just wasting time running around looking for shit that doesn't exist. We can't do anything here yet. We have to wait. I'm going the wrong way. It's over here. Thank God I kind of remember. And plus they have signs that kind of point in the right direction. So... That helps. Hall of Heroes this way. Oh yeah, it's blocked off. Never mind. God damn it. Alright, give me 5 minutes to find out where I'm going again. I don't remember. No, don't you have to go shut down the gondola thing? Like, you have to go to the gondola and it just doesn't work? Yeah. And then we can go to Hall of Heroes. Ouch. That hurt my big fat eyeballs. They're already getting bloodshot from the constant gaming I've been doing. Is that a bad guy? That's a bad guy. I saw the gun. I knew exactly what was going on. Health, please. Health, please. Or not. That's always nice, too. Let me just run back here. No, 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 no. Don't you dare. I gotta go hide somewhere. Okay, we're good. Alright. Now we get back to the action. Thank you, Liz, for finding that out of nowhere. I love it. So what I mean by her being actually pretty good, though. Which, thank God she is. And this entire, gear is super helpful. And honestly, now that I've been playing a lot more, like, Murder of Crows is also super helpful, too. I didn't really use a lot of vigors when I first did this, because I thought, like, well, I kind of want to save it for later things. I don't think there's any reason to go back here. What am I doing? That was stupid of me. Do I have... I have 5 lock... Actually, you know what? There is something we can do. Now I think about it. We can go get that safe full of money, and then probably lose it when I die. Oh, I'm bound to die at some point, I'm sure. I'm going to try my best to make it not anytime soon. And we can pick up some more carbine. Maybe. Or not. Okay. I guess we're not doing that. You know, we'll do shotgun machine gun. Because they're both full, so why not? Look at me talk about things like I have some sort of idea what's going on. Acting like I'm a true guidesman of this game. I got great advice. Great tips. Not really. Well, it's like I was saying earlier. I mean, when I was playing like Ninja Gaiden, there was a lot of things I was incorporating that I've never done before, and it worked. So, I think I'm getting better at these games, guys. Okay, all jokes aside, I think I probably am getting slightly better at these things. Just a little bit more. Might not be much, but, you know, it's still something, so... Luckily, I remember that this is here. Yeah, just touch a bunch of things. Or rip it off, that's... Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, they have emergency batteries, never mind. How did you know it was the right one to break out? I'm sure they have some type of thing that tells you. Also, for those who are wondering, how long am I going to be on this? I don't know. We're about 2 hours in, close to 2 hours. I'm trying to think of like a good point that I can call it apart. Not right now, though. I want to keep going still. Let me check something real quick. What? Okay, we're already at Soldier's Field. We're going to Hall of Heroes right now, which that was like 7 out of 17 of my guide videos. We can probably get to Finkton and maybe get to Finkton and call it apart, maybe? Depends on how long everything else might be. Whoa, slow your roll, game. Goddamn. You mind loading once in a while? You motherfucker. You've got a hairpin right there. Use that. Well, there's our one lockpick, but there's also a safe in here, too. So it's really just a pick your poison situation. You want more money, or do you want the chance to potentially have, I don't know, stuff? Oh, he died quick. Oh, you're a guy. Wait, what the hell happened to my health? I don't remember getting shot a second time. Must have just happened that quick, I guess. Wait, this wasn't the safe room. Liz, I don't know where you found that at, but I'll take it. One sec. Bucking Bronco. The vigor that decided to replace telekinesis. Congratulations, you got knocked down to one of the weakest... No, it's not that bad. No, it's not that bad. It does suck that telekinesis is gone because it was shown off in the trailers, but it, you know... it's one of those things where... It is effective, but I feel like Murder of Crows is probably a lot more effective than it. So we'll stick with that, because this is a difficulty guide, so... Well, less so of a guide, more so like a watch me do this thing. What do I have now? I should probably get in there and blast this guy with the health thing I got going on, shouldn't I? Yeah, there you go. You can't stop me. We're not in combat anymore. There's nobody here. See, they're all gone. Oh my god, of course. Well, where the fuck am I gonna get 5 lockpicks at? Unless I have to go... Yeah, I think it's just... I got to progress story. Again, check these trash cans in case. You never know. Pretty sure one of them has a lockpick. Liz, you like being a better door than a fucking window, don't you? Alright, let's blast these guys. Because this is kind of where they want you to use bucking at. Watch for the rooftops, though. Because there's bad guys up there, too. Sometimes. God, I miss Insect Swarm. It was so good. Crows are good, too, though. So. Also, I like this game. I like when the game just plays. When things just go, you know? When they work. When you're just allowed to shoot a guy, and that's just the end of the story. You know? You just kind of do what you gotta do and get on with it. Get your prize for knocking these guys out. It can be a ton of fun sometimes. I still do recommend playing Infinite if you haven't ever tried it out. I don't think it's bad. You can get it pretty cheap. Now for this one, I don't remember. Well, I know it's like right here, but I can't click on anything because the game won't let me. We gotta go find it first. Actually, she might still be in combat for all I know. RPG ammo already, that's crazy. Is that a little early for that? Aren't you a little early to be an RPG ammo? Oh. Yeah, I see what I mean. There's like always the one guy that's just up here all the time that I forget to kill. But he's right here. So there you go. Also, I remember when this game had sprinting, I was like, are you serious? We're going to have sprinting now? Like, I understand that, you know, modern games are going that direction, but... BioShock? Really? It's fine. Sprinting's okay. It depends on the game. It depends on whether or not it gives you an extra boost of speed or not. Looking at you, Halo. Dirty, filthy liars. I think that book goes back to the toilet area. The bathroom. Toilet area. Listen to me. Was I born yesterday? I sure love going to the porta potty, Daddy. I love the porta potty. I hate how sometimes you can pick up ammo, but then sometimes you just can't. And I have proof of that too, because it happened earlier. I was picking those carbines. It just, like, the game just would not just grab the rest of them like a normal game probably would. Let's get in here, goddammit. Because this might be what we're looking for. Well, she's talking about it, so that might be it. Oh, yeah, she's got the book, so yeah. And luckily for you, I know where it's at. Tip of the hat. There we go. Very cool. Can you imagine if BioShock Infinite was a lot less linear and had, like, BioShock 1 and 2 exploration? I'm fine with this as is. I'm just saying that... Oh, there's our rocket. Do we run RPG or no? I don't know. We'll do health this time. I don't know. It's a tough decision. Like, shotgun works just fine. You know, I'm perfectly fine with what I have. But RPGs are nice, too, but they run out of ammo pretty quick. But then again, I could pick up more shit from other people. This might be stupid, but oh well. We're doing it. RPG shotgun time, baby. Oh yeah, it's you guys. I was gonna say, if I had some health around here, that'd be nice. Well, luckily I do. Yeah, there's 4 lockpicks now. I'm sure there's probably one I just don't have an idea where it would be at. Okay. All that's left now is just to get the hell out of here and get on with it, I guess. We're making pretty good progress, though. Not gonna lie. Getting pretty far-ish in the game. Not like by a whole lot, but just enough. Can I go now? Can I leave now? Thank you. And time for the sniper spot, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, god damn it. Well, now hold your horses. Hold your filthy horses. Hang on just a second. I don't know if this is... This is it. God damn it. Yeah, run quick. Okay, where's the sniper at? Never mind. Found it! I was gonna say, there should be a guy right there. Poke his little head out. I like the sniper design in this game. They also kept it from the trailer, too, which is nice. From the alpha footage. The other guy should be around here somewhere. Liz can point them out, too, which is nice. But if you get shot once, it hurts like a motherfucker. I probably won't die from it, but it definitely hurts. There's a guy. Not a sniper necessarily, but... Get the fuck out of here, dude. See, I don't get it, because, like, I know I'm bitching again, but... How did he get there so fast? Because I just don't remember seeing him, like, anybody on the ground level besides the one guy. And I thought they were all, like, on the stairs, you know? Like, near the guy I shot a second ago. So I would have assumed that they would be, like, right up there. But then all of a sudden, he's just right down here. I've always had that problem where I just can never understand why they go so fast. I've always loved the iron sights of the carbine, though. Reminds me of the, what's it called? M582. What the fuck's it called in, Resistance? I don't remember, but... Resistance 3, though, I would like to do a guide of that someday. Super Soldier, that'd be fun. Resistance 1 is fucking hard, though. Surprisingly, it's kind of difficult. Not that it's impossible to do, it's just one of those things. Yeah, see, like, that guy made sense, you know. He was probably on his way down here for, like, a good while, but everybody else just kind of pops in. Oh, this is completely off topic, but I just found out, like, yesterday, that Blood got another remaster. And we're getting new episodes and more content. And I was showing my brother it, we're watching the trailer together. And I was like, if Blood is not $30... I will buy it, because it's like, you know, it's on console now, so I'm like, oh, I'll buy it, you know, I'll buy the remaster. But then I told him, like, I bet you anything, it's probably $30 because it's fucking Night Dive, and they sell everything for a lot. Like, I get it, you know, it's got new content, so I get it. But, man, Dark Forces is just too fucking expensive. It was $30, and I was like, yeah, of course. But I will probably pick it up at some point, though. But it's neat that we already have it. Like, we have multiplayer now and everything, and... Because I don't remember the original one having multiplayer. Not that I recall. But still, though, it's nice that at least Blood's still getting something these days. Kind of deserves it. I wish Duke Nukem would get a fairly better treatment now, but... I don't know. I know people tend to kind of hate World Tour, and I totally understand that. But I am one of those that doesn't really hate it, though. I thought it was pretty okay. The new episode we got for it, I didn't care much for. I'm still kind of more of a fan of the original episodes. I forget what episode 5 was even called. I don't remember. I do miss Megaton Edition because I had a lot of the expansion stuff, which was nice. And then they took it out of they took it out of a World Tour, though, which is bizarre. Wish they didn't. I used to love the hell out of Duke Nukem 3D, though. But then as I got older, I'm like, this enrages me. These goddamn cursed drones and just all that shit, and it's like, fuck. But I'd be lying if I'd said that Duke Nukem wasn't good, though. I still think Duke Nukem 3D is pretty solid. Like, the jetpack mechanic alone is awesome, you know? Okay, here's the question. What the hell are we going to upgrade? I don't know. I think machine gun and pistol would be a good idea. You know, I don't want to upgrade things I don't use. So, carbine will probably get the shit into the stick for a while. I don't think I'm probably gonna upgrade carbine anyway. See, I remember that was there. This time I did. And if I spend money, then, well, that's not a bad thing, because at least then it gets rid of the money so I don't lose it when I die. Although when I die, I can just, you know, reset the checkpoint, so it's fine. Everything ends up working out in the end, to be fair. Yep, can't do anything yet. We gotta wait a few minutes here. I could save the RPG for a later fight. But... oh, goodness gracious. I love standing around waiting. I wish games would just be like, alright, you're gonna play our fucking game, you're gonna play our story. On your first playthrough. Okay. That's fine. On repeat playthroughs, like, god damn it, can I please have a skip option for this? Can we make a thing at the very beginning of the game, like the main menu, that's like, oh, skip cutscenes or, like, skip sections you've already seen? And then you just pop up here and right when these guys spawn in, you know? That'd be killer if I could have that. I don't know where that guy went. I blew him up. I have no idea where his body went to, so it's probably gone. And he had nothing in him, so that's great. Usually everybody has something inside of them, though. That's the thing that annoys me. But it is also 1999 mode, so that probably helps with them not having things. To be completely fair with you. Okay, just... nothing has anything. Okay, that's cool. That's always my favorite part. Just a bunch of nothing burgers everywhere. Let's think. Shield. I was about to say, Eve, listen to me. Listen to me. Classic BioShock fan mistake. What a maroon. I was gonna say, I probably should upgrade my salt. All I taste is salt. I don't know why I'm looking again. I just bought, like, there's not gonna be anything new. Open says me. Yeah, come back here. Full east. Very cool. That's our first shoes, right? I think. Or whatever the hell. Whoa. You know what sucks? I'm over here playing this, doing like streaming and just talking constantly, but I still have episode 12 of Evil West that I did actually edit and I have ready to commentate, which I've tried commentating like I think twice now and haven't done it. Haven't finished it yet. So I should be doing that instead. But that's fine. Yeah, now I gotta wait a while for these guys to spawn in. Annoyingly enough. And I kind of wasted my health thing I could have gotten too, which sucks. But we got salt back, so guess what? Crow time. If need be. That guy died pretty quick. Must have been the damage upgrade then. What happened to him? Oh, okay. Well, good thing I had the RPG though. It's not necessary, but it helps. That's the thing up there. Is that two guys up here? Am I seeing things? I think I'm seeing things. Well, I saw one. There was a second guy, yeah, but I thought there was like more just hanging about. I am in a bad position. I'm going to die if I don't play this safe. Okay, we're good. Now I can do whatever I want. I am now unstoppable. For like 5 seconds. 10 seconds. Whatever the fudge it is. I don't know. There we go. They always drop lockpicks and health and stuff. They always drop just full arsenal of crap, which is nice. Anybody else to deal with? Because I don't have my TV on. I can't hear if there's anything else going or not. I assume that's it. Liz is not really reacting. She's not taking cover, so that's probably it. That was definitely it, because the game's saved. Yeah, each one of these two areas is going to have an employees-only area you can go into. Oh, come on, you're cheating. This guy didn't have a gun. What the fuck was that for? Who knows? Who cares? I'm only doing this because I want the achievement. Because you get like an achievement for getting like a bunch of execution kills or something like that. Let's see here. I'll keep the RPG for now. I know I'm running out of ammo for it, but it's okay. God damn it, move! What is this, Splatterhouse? Gotta deal with those silly carnival area things. Okay, when very low on health, killing an enemy gives you health. What am I trading out for? Yeah, I think I would want that. Okay. That honestly does sound like a good thing to have. What the fuck? See, where did he come from? Like, you could say, well, he just walked in here. Yeah, sure, but I think I'm looking too deep into this. I'm expecting too much of a realistic game. Well, that's what I thought I was trying to be told to like, right? Because I thought this game was supposed to be hyper-realistic, and then, like, everything made sense. Realistically made sense. Like, look at these characters and their voice acting. Like, you know, they're so believable. That's what all games should be like. A movie. At least that's what the impression I got was. Oh, I'll stop being a dick. For now. Very nice. I just saw that. I saw you shooting at me, cowboy. Where can I find a tumbleweed? Nice try. Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going. Okay, now I like where this is going. And you're dead. Oh, there you are. So that's where they come from the ceiling. They come from the sky. Just like babies. Right? I was gonna say, that should be everybody, but... Oh, yeah, I have to fight both sides of the coin. Both elite types. Yawn. Here we go. Luckily, the good thing about Liz, though, is she actually does help you reload your gun, too. Which is super helpful. Like, unironically. I love the crank on that, on the rocket. Open, goddammit! Open says me. Open! Open the gate! I was talking about Family Guy earlier, but one of my favorite Family Guy jokes, unironically, is the one where Peter builds a moat on his house, and then Lois comes back with, like, groceries and shit. And she's like, lower the bridge, Peter. And then he's like, no. What did you bring from the store first? And then she lists off, like, a bunch of shit that he doesn't like. And then she says that she got Garfield on DVD, and he just... The bridge just slams down. Or something like that. I think that was a funny bit. Yeah, sometimes I think Family Guy's funny. You know, I can like things from time to time. Okay. So we're out of combat now, I can tell. Because her throwing me money basically probably signifies that, hey, you're done. Let's go kill Slate and call it a video, because I don't want to... Actually, hold on, that might be a bit before we can do that. I'll think about it. It depends on what... I forget what the next area is going to look like, though. I should know this, but... She ain't busy, she's right here. She's not busy, she's lazy. You're not busy, you're fucking lazy. You can talk and pick the lockpick at the same time. You've done that before. This isn't anything new to you. But no, God forbid, you gotta wait all the time. That thing is bright as fuck. Liz, get your ass over here. And pick this fucking lock! What am I waiting on? Is Slade talking right now? Or is he talking right now? He is. Does he ever shut up? Okay, are we good? We're good. You mind taking care of this? Wait. No, we have to fight Slate first. Yeah. I was gonna say, like, don't you get Shock Jockey first before you fight Slate? And it's like, no, he uses it. We're gonna go get the terror section. Which is funny, because, like, that's something I didn't notice until now. Like, there's just no tears until now. I honestly just forgot that that was a thing. Mm-hmm. Do your thing. Yeah, but no, we have to do it. We have to tell her to do it. Like, I understand that, you know, Booker is the one fighting. I get it. But, like, I'm saying, like, in terms of gameplay mechanic, like, she should have just opened it as is. She knew that would be the only way for him to get across. Then open the goddamn thing. I usually end up doing the machine gun. So, I recommend doing that. And there is a sniper right here. So you can pick off a couple of guys. But I also have RPG. Wouldn't this count as a sniper? Because it has a, you know, a scope on it? Just kidding. Okay, who the fuck's shooting at me? Ah. This is kind of a little off topic, but can you imagine if BioShock Infinite had a multiplayer of all things? That would be something. I think it would work, kind of. Sort of. Maybe. Probably not. By the way, I don't think guys can come up here. Enemies, I mean. Yeah, she reloads both guns, too, which is nice. Dealt with it. There. I keep hearing these weird noises, like, it sounds like game noises, but the game... My TV's muted. Yeah, I'm not fucking with that. Could be my stomach I'm hearing. I think so. Whoa! Oh yeah, if you kill enemies on low health, you get health back. With that gear I have. Yeah, but I don't get the invincibility though, which sucks. Hold on. What is that fucking noise? I think that is actually my stomach. I don't know if you guys can hear it now, but it sounds really weird and creepy. It does not sound normal. That's a nice piece of gear, though, to have, actually. Like, unironically, that's really helpful. Should keep that in mind. I hate fighting rocket guys because they take forever to kill. I don't like this part, if you couldn't tell. I don't mind sniping, it's just I don't like this particular part because of how fucking long it takes. And then when you come back, it's even worse. Because now you gotta deal with lightning, you know, all around, all that shock jockey shit all around. And then like a couple of big guys, I think like a 10-man pops up. Which luckily you can possess, so, which is helpful. Alright, I might consider just taking out Slate first before we end it. Because that'd probably be a good stopping point. That's probably like halfway through the game at that point, right? Maybe? No? I don't know. Something like that. I don't remember what the halfway point is. Think? Probably. Nothing really new or cool. Aha, position for less, but it's like $1,600. You're going to want this. I mean, you're really going to want that. I might want that first. I'll only get like one of them, though. I mean, hey, that's still plenty enough. How many rockets do I have? I'm going to try to play this to the best of my ability here, so bear with me. Can't go there yet because reasons. I'm going to let the machine gun kind of distract him for like a little bit. And then we'll deal with... That won't... Okay. That did work, actually, thank God. Shit! And if machine gun guy... Yeah, I was going to say, if machine gun guy's dead... Then I'm going to do this. So that I can do this. I used to think that, like, destroying the little lanterns on his side would actually be a weak point, too, but... As far as I know, no. That is not the case. Dead. Easy. Technically, you could probably consider that these guys are potentially the new Big Daddies if you really wanted to stretch the Big Daddy word, I guess you could say, if you really wanted to stretch that out, you know? I would probably say so. Because Handyman just kind of exist and they don't really do much. They just kind of suck. At least the Tin Men are a lot more fun to fight, I feel. Handyman, you just have to shoot them in the heart and they die. I mean, you know, it takes a bit to do that, but I don't know. There's like this weird... Because like BioShock 2 did have multiple Big Daddy types. So maybe that's where they were doing it from too. They might have just been trying to redo the Big Daddy from 2 type stuff. Along with like the brutes and shit. Maybe. I don't know. It's hard to say what they were trying to come up with. I don't know. I wasn't there. I didn't make the game. Honestly, medkits would be better to have. I wish I made the game, but I didn't. Gotta keep that around. Do your thing, big guy. Let's go. I've got asses to kick. Let's finish this. Right frickin' now. Oh. The game just stopped for a second. Something spawned? I think they actually spawn from above, don't they? First? Yeah. Oh, I hate this shit. Because they're hard to hit, that's why. Hang on. Make this easy on myself. Yeah, you know what? Fuck this. I was gonna save it for the... I was gonna save this for the big guy, but fuck you guys. You kinda deserve it all the same. You all suck anyway. Nah, I ain't no way how I'm gonna eat shit from that. Where'd the medkits go? Like, why would they not reappear? Are they a one-time use? I didn't use all of them. I don't know. I guess I'm just kind of fucked at this point. Give me stuff, god damn it! You know exactly what I want. Ah, okay, I thought so. Okay, now the Tin Man's coming. Well, okay, maybe not. I thought it was. Oh, it's a fireman though, so I guess that's something. Idiots. 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 Oh, shit. I'm out of there. I'm not fucking with that. Mm-mm. Daddy's got better things to do than fuck with y'all. I could have sworn there was a Tin Man that shows up here. That's probably a racist slur toward robots. I'm over here just throwing out willy-nilly. I'm no better than the guys in this game, the bad guys in this game. I don't know what else they're called. Patriots, probably? I don't know. That movie used to scare the shit out of me as a kid, though. The Patriot movie, I think it was called. Wasn't that the one with Tom Hanks, I think, or some shit like that? I could have sworn Tom Hanks was in it. Well, whatever. There's like that part where the guy gets his head blasted off by a cannonball. And it freaked me the fuck out. When I was a kid, so... A lot of things freaked me the fuck out. And people made fun of me for it. They're like, oh, you're a fucking stupid child. You know, you... You call that scary? It's like, you're a fucking fully grown adult. You don't... Your life is a fucking mess. Of course nothing scares you anymore. I'm a fledgling little grasshopper that's still growing into the mindset of a miserable adult in his 20s. Well, I'm not in my 20s anymore, but, you know. I was. I'm like 53 years old. 57 next year. Are we done here? I gotta take a crap. Wait, the salts before I leave. Yes. Let me search around here for nothing. Okay. Well, that saves me the trouble of having to find nothing. Don't think I can get in there. Should be some bad guys coming up soon. Should be a couple of bad guys coming up soon. Oh my god, that hurt. Well, the good news is I got my health back, so it's not a big deal. And he still spawned a health pack. Yeah, you go ahead and tumble there, buddy. I'm kicking ass, man. I'm too good at this game. Alright, here's the real... I think this is one of those scenarios where you can actually choose what you want to do, if you want to shoot him or not. I usually shoot him. Just to be a dick. I'm not gonna shoot him. Just because you pissed me off. You threw that one little last shock jock at me, you asshole. Don't you think I'll ever forget that? Because I won't. Alright, we probably should stop soon. We got shock jockey. I think that's a good stopping point. Let me clean up this room first. Never mind. And you can't even shoot him either, like, after. What if I want to? Let's go get a checkpoint to spawn in real quick. Maybe. Oh, yeah. They did bring back environmental effect, but not to the extent that the alpha showed, though. Where Liz can spawn in a fucking cloud and you zap it and it shocks everybody, which was sick as hell. Man, they had so much good shit going on and they just threw it all away. Little bastards, aren't they? Uh-oh. I don't like whatever that is behind me. Oh, never mind. Who cares? It's nothing. It's just a silly little crow guy. Like, what's he gonna do? Oh yeah, she throws you anything to reload your gun, which is awesome. He didn't have a head there for a second, it looked like. Oh hey, look, he's standing right inside of it. Dumbass. Oh, let's stick with the carbine for now. Let's get in that elevator, get back down, and call it a vid. Oh? Thought I saw something. What game was that I'm thinking of? Where they make that noise. Oh? I guess it was nothing. Something like that, right? It sounds about right. Okay, well, I'll call it a part here. I'll see you guys when I continue the part next time. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Sunday, I don't know. Whenever it happens. Probably most likely tomorrow. So anyway, without further ado, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. So take care, everybody.